President Zelensky, welcome back to Meet the Press.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. It is an honor to have you. Ukraine is approaching the third anniversary of Russia's invasion into your country. Let me ask you about something that President Trump said this week. He did not say yes when he was asked if he sees Ukraine as an equal member in the peace process. He did say later that Ukraine would have a seat at the table. Have you been given any assurances that Ukraine will have an equal seat at the negotiating table?
So I will never accept any decisions between the United States and Russia about Ukraine. Never. And our people, never. And our adults and children and everybody. It can't be so. This is the war in Ukraine against us, and it's our human losses. And we are thankful for all the support, unity between USA, in USA, around Ukraine support, bipartisan unity, bipartisan support. We're thankful for all of this, but there is no any leader in the world who can really make a deal with Putin without us, about us. Of course, the United States can have a lot of decisions, economical, partnership, and etc. We're not happy with it, but they can have with Russians, but not about this war without us. And that's why, and I think that what we need very closely to work and quicker, I think we'll lose time now, quicker to work on the plan, common plan. So we're ready because the United States is our, the biggest strategic partner. We are ready not only to share our plan, we're ready for common plan with the President Trump. And of course we need support from EU, it's important. They are also big donators during this war, and we will be the members of future European Union. That's why we need the support of Europe. And this common plan we have to discuss with Russians, and we will. And at the table it's very important to hear America, Europe, Ukraine, and Russia. Yes.
Can you accept any peace deal that is cut without Ukraine?
No.
And do you feel like you have a seat at the table right now?
I not only count on it, I'm sure that we have to be there, otherwise it's not acceptable. But if there is a decision without us and Putin will go out from all our land, we will be in NATO, and Putin will be in the prison, so President Trump can do it without us.
Let me ask you about your phone call with President Trump earlier this week. It came on the heels of his call with President Putin. Does Mr. Trump's direct communication with Vladimir Putin before speaking to you unnerve you?
No, we spoke about it, by the way, with President Trump. And I said that I know that we had already phone calls. Yes, both of us. It's okay that he phoned him. So, of course, I wanted very much that Ukraine is in priority for Trump, and not Russia. And I hope that we are more important. Yes, we're not so big as Russia, but I think strategically Ukraine is more important for the United States because we are really partners, allies, and we share common values, and we are really from democratic world.
Do you feel like you have President Trump's full support? Do you feel like he's valuing Ukraine as much as you say he may be Russia?
I became more pragmatic from the very beginning of this war, and less sensitive to such things. And I believe and trust only in real steps. And I trust President Trump because he is the President of the United States, because your people voted for him, and I respect their choice, and I will work with the President Trump with trust which I have to the United States. But of course I want to have real meeting, productive, without just words, with a concrete steps, and to hear us, to hear President Trump, to make common plan and to share it with allies than with Russians and stop this war. I think we need it urgently
Is it true that you told President Trump during that phone call that Putin is only pretending to want peace because he is afraid of Mr. Trump?
Yes. Yes, I said that he's a liar. And he said, I think that my feeling, he said, that he's ready for peace negotiations. And I said to him, no, he's a liar. He doesn't want any peace. But I think he's really a little bit scared about the President Trump. And I think the president has this chance and he's strong. And I think that really he can push Putin to peace negotiations. Yes, I think so. I think so. He can. But don't trust him. Don't trust Putin. Don't trust just words about ceasefire. I said because I have very practical things, practical meeting with Putin in 2019, and we made a decision with all our signatures that we made a decision about ceasefire and exchange of prisoners. Yes. And I don't know how to, як сказати, але he destroyed all this, these decisions and etc. So we don't trust him.
Do you think President Trump is negotiating in good faith?
I hope so. I hope so. Yes, I count on it. I count on it very much.
Based on what you're saying about President Putin, do you think he's negotiating in good faith once talks begin?
Who?
Putin.
Putin? That he really...
Is he capable of negotiating in good faith? Is Putin capable of negotiating in good faith?
No. No, it's not about good faith. No. Yes, you just can block his motivation to put him in such strong circumstances when he can't begin the new reinvasion. But he wants. You will see. Everybody will see. He will try to begin something new. By the way, I said it today. I'm not sure that only about Ukraine we are speaking. He is thinking not only about Ukraine. For example, now we have, and we shared it with intelligence of our partners. Now we see how he's preparing to train 150,000 people, mostly on the territory of Belarus, to show it for the world that it's just training, that is usually he's doing the same usually, but it's not truth. From such point, he began the occupation 3 years ago. Full-scale war, he began from some symbolic trainings and etc. But really, так це було, як скажу українською, це було законспіровано.
It was really under a conspiracy. So he conducted military training exercises on the territory of Belarus. He said that these are exercises that are always ongoing on Belarus territory, that they are allied states with Belarus and that they do regular business, but he started the invasion and the missiles in the first night flew from the Belarus and the invasion came from Belarus. We know for sure that he is preparing steps on the territory of Belarus this year. It can happen in summer, maybe in the beginning, maybe in the end of summer. I do not know when he prepares it, but it will happen. And at that moment, knowing that he did not succeed in occupying us, we do not know where he will go. There are risks that this can be Poland and Lithuania, because we believe that Putin will wage war against NATO. That is why I told you that. What is he waiting for? For a weakening of NATO by, for instance, policy of the United States of America. For example, that the United States of America will think to take its military from Europe. Yes, Putin thinks of that, but I will believe that the United States will not take its forces, its contingents from Europe, because that will severely weaken NATO on the European continent. Putin definitely counts on that. And the fact that we receive information that he will